Hello there, this is Mega Mixer, currently with a statement video, and this will be the only one, I can tell you, because about this incident here, Mark's incident. I have been sent a document which explains the situation about a hacking attempt on my server, basically on the server network. Which I have or currently own with someone else. Now, basically, as you can see right here, I have this document open. I hope you can read it perfectly. It says this document contains a chat log of Mega describing a supposed hack Marks performed containing comments to some claims and messages. Because the document does not allow comments to be viewed by people with the only viewing permissions, comments have been added manually. Of course, they have a document where you can add comments to it, no problem. But I will make it this way so we have it documented well. At the 16th of May, I have sent this message. Just wanted to let you know that what type of guy Marks really is. And as you can see in the screenshot, you can barely see it at the moment. There is a log file, basically a log from my ban page calling hacking attempt by Marks on the 12th. Details Marks tried to execute self-theme function but doesn't have access parent function, blah blah blah, and here the beginning of his IP address. Now, because of privacy reasons, of course, I need to redact this. Now, as you can see over here, Marks was banned from our server right here. But this was not the same. This was not the same incident. Basically, they have disrespected me and my staff team over Discord, over another Discord 2 times, and that's why we have the reason staff disrespect, not learning from the past, because again of the second iteration of this incident. Now let's get to the 28th. Basically on the same. Okay, that's kind of strange over here, because here's the 16th and here's the 28th. I don't know. Basically, I have sent these messages over here on the same day, but it's fine, no problem. We can review that on our Discord too. No problem. These messages are still there. As you can see, just saying here, Mega Mixer just wanted to let you know what type of guy Marks really is, and why did he censor the complete log? Well, I can tell you. Have a look here. I have my log file, log window open. As you can see, it's buildandfighter.eu/bans. Basically, the connection is the real connection. It's secure and it's definitely 100% the right site. As you can see, I already have redacted this message using the element inspection, because again of the privacy. I mean, I can of course reload the page, the AP would reappear. If you need some other proof about that, no worries, the log is still here. I have basically remove the parent function stuff because this is a bit technical and I don't want to have normally everyone seeing this, but at this moment when this video is released, the server will be probably offline already, or if not, it will be today, so there is no problem in releasing that. As you currently see, basically a user is defined by his IP address. That's why my system recognized him as Marks. Now, as you can see over here, you can see the query string, which is the function he was talking about, and after then he tried to access the /etc/password file. Basically, that is the file in every Linux installation that contains every user which you can normally log into the server directly over SSH or something else on. Now, this is basically classified information normally, and of course this is a hacking attempt. Why is it a hacking attempt? Well, basically it's a attack from the outside of this panel. Basically to my physical server. Now the thing is, this panel over here doesn't even have access to the /etc/password file. Now he would have completely failed in that attempt either way, but the problem right here is that my system already catched it and denied the access on its own. Now I can definitely say, because over here he has said that of course here is the second thing a self-theme function means. He says basically that's their comment, that's it's a shitty innocent function. I can tell you, yes, this is a shitty innocent function, but as you can see right here, this code over here is definitely injected. It's basically malicious. Now that's why this is a hacking attempt. Internal function from our ban system, that is basically true. Over here we have my statement. He tried to inject code and tried to access my /etc/password. That's what I just said. Proof or it didn't happen because self-theme seems extremely innocent and could have been created by a buggy add-on. Bug and anti-cheat panel software is false positive. I can tell you, you can install yourself this version over here. It is sourcebans ++163, and I can assure you that this will not at all try to access your /etc/password file. You can basically even click here on the mod, then you come to source mod, and you are on the source mod page. Now I clicked on the false one. I know I needed to get up here, and you are visiting the sourcebans web page, and you can even view the source code on GitHub. So if you don't believe me, you just go on github.com/sbpp/sourcebans -pp, and you will see basically the whole fucking thing, the whole add-on. Now, return back. Again, we saw the malicious code over here in the logs. He seems to have appended his command onto it. That's how a fucking injection works. So I can safely say, because my system again has detected his IP address beforehand because of the bans and all his history. So basically, as you can see, these are two things here without the arguments. Now here with the arguments. Okay, so he basically tried it 2 times. Why don't I see the whole logs? Well, basically I am searching for warnings, and these things are just warnings, you know? That's why we don't see more. So, too sad for him that I literally everything, including root, is and bin no login. Is he trying to log in, or is he trying to inject code? No, I am trying to say that in the /etc/password file, I have every user, including root, on /bin/no login. If you don't know what this is, I suggest you having a look on Google what this basically means. Now we just do that right here. Go on Google as it currently is, and we have basically okay, now we have it in German. We have it here. Maybe we can use this one. How to Linux shell restricting access. As you can see, this is something to do with the password file. I'll just make it larger for you. We can basically tell here /user/sbin/no login, which basically means that this user having this shell assigned can never log into the SSH. Basically here I am just saying that I have everything including root as /bin/no logon means that I cannot physically log into this account from the outside. Okay? That's no code injection, that's nothing. Okay? That's just basically me saying my server is secure. Coming to the next one. Also, I see he has a static IP, so even worse for him. He says actually using dynamic IP address. It doesn't matter which IP address he used, okay? I just see in my ban page that my ban site basically identified him via his IP address, and say he seemed to have the same IP address. So my system already basically put 1 and 1 together, and of course displayed the name instead of the IP. Okay, so I basically personally don't care if you have a dynamic IP address, a static IP address, or a VPN. or something else. Now we have here, and if he tries it more often, we can see what my house's lawyer will say about that. He says this is the first threat. Well, I don't see it as a threat because in Germany right here we have the law that basically computer sabotage, we would just say, or basically hacking, or what he just tried to do. He was trying to break in a foreign system he doesn't have access to, and under German law this is forbidden and you can basically get sued for that. So this is what I'm just saying about it, maybe with other words. Here's second thing I will sue his ass. Maybe that's not the best. Maybe that's not the best statement I did there. Yes, but as again second threat, I don't see it as a threat because it's basically my server, and then I can defend myself from it for it. You know, I can basically say, okay, this guy tried to break into my server. I have actual log proof of it. So basically that's the. What should I say? I basically just can sue him, no problem, right? The thing is, of course I won't do it because it's just a minor offense. We have some chatter over here. Someone else just you know, talking shit. And here, if not, I still have more potential to unleash, including a nice letter for my lawyer. Again, this is the thing which I previously said. I have the right to defend myself when a hacking attempt was made, and I have documented it. I don't see there is any threat against it because basically that is my right to do so. So it's not a real threat. Maybe it is a threat for him. I don't know. I mean, he can also get a lawyer and say, no, this isn't true. This is his right too. Because attempted computer sabotage is damn illegal, lol. Okay, maybe, again, not the best sentence right here, but he says to it, I don't think accusing someone of a cyber criminal is also okay. Well, Marks, the thing is, I have very, very, very good logs about the incident right here, including your IP address and including the timestamp. So we basically can even say when there would be some kind of court process, we can get the IP address and the time, and we can combine it together and see who had the IP address at that time. Now, when it comes back to your router, we can basically say that this even came from your house. I don't know if you were it personally, but I know that this was your house, okay? And of course that makes me think about all that maybe you have been behind this attack. Okay, because attempted murder, that we had that. Sitting on the Discord insulting me, making fun of my heart problems and all. We didn't make fun of any disease, we just said Mega's behavior can be affected by his personal problems, like his heart condition. Well, the thing is, I don't have exact proof of that anymore, so I can't say this is true or not. I have seen the pictures about it, and I was seeing some hateful comments about that. Now, whether my heart condition is serious or not, you know, that's none of their business to even make fun of or even make assumptions about my health in real life. And that was basically all of it. We have some other things, like me talking about my music stuff, saying that his IP is basically blocked now, and how he could have fucked me up a little bit more. Basically, because you could upload music onto my web server and he could have just like spammed MP3 files on it or something, I don't know. Now, I hope that gave you some clear mind of it. Again, I have this log here, this is saved, of course, and when I reload it, the IP actually will reappear again. I don't want to do it on video right now because, you know, I can get sued for that. And thank you for watching. I hope this was the last goddamn time I need to do such a video, and boy, if you don't want to get on our Discord, if you really hate us, guys, then just leave and never come back, okay? Goodbye.